Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever the fuck you is. How's everyone doing? Well, I say everyone, but there's two people in here, and I think one of them's me, so. Oh my. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Sound like you're having a pretty busy day. Right? Yeah. CTAF is a new thing, and it's actually it's a lot simpler than we thought. So yeah, actually we should be able to find that frequency on our sectional charts, but you know. So for anyone that is here that isn't us, we're going to be flying our Dreamliner today, 787-9 up to Chicago from LAX. So it's going to be a bit of a longer flight. We're only doing one. I've got some stuff to do later, and to be completely honest, I'm not feeling that well today. Uh, Joey and I had already agreed on this flight yesterday, though, so I'm sticking with it. But other than that, it's just going to be a pretty chill day. We're just going to haul ass across the country. We've got some nice overcast here at LAX. Pardon my frame rate. I had to turn off frame june because it was acting stupid. But yeah, it's gonna be a good flight. It's gonna be a good flight. We had LA Center on like literally 3 minutes ago, but they were having issues with their client, so they got off. But just on local frequencies for now until I think we fly into Denver's airspace, because they've got center on. But let's go ahead and dispense with the music. Or rather, I'll just turn it down a little bit. Nah, I'll kill it. I'll kill it. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the cockpit here, because we have all kinds of fun things to do, like programming the aircraft. Alright. Origin. Clax. Claxon, Claxon, Claxon. Heading to ORD. I'm gonna just do a route request. We're supposed to get a an automatic PDC with whatchamacallit, with the well, no, even if there's no controller on it, should auto assign me one. But you know, I'm gonna disconnect and then reconnect and see if that fixes it. Cause I filed mine like after I was already connected. Hopefully it pops up. All right. Let's load our route. Cool. I'm gonna be taking off 25 right. Go departure to arrival. Let's 25 right. Doing the dots to departure via Clee. I'm sorry, I had to say it like that. Just so you're aware. It's or yeah. Anyway, we're gonna just move on swiftly from that. Work transition. Okay. By the way, Sasha will be here. She's just lurking. She's gonna be grinding Monet on Star Citizen so we can buy a Carrack. It's we're having a fun fucking time in Star Citizen, let me tell you, sir. I did say that before. Where's the oh yeah, it's this. I really wish they'd fix the spot for the like backlighting for the for the center console in this thing, because that lower knob is like the visually it's in one spot, but like to interact with it, it's in a completely different location, and it's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. And for some reason, I'm not getting any sim sounds on my screen, and I'm glad or not screen, stream, and I'm glad I caught that. That's because of this. Oh, that's why. I'm not using that. Hold on, I gotta fix that. I've got the wrong audio device in here. Okay. Okay, sweet. There's sim sounds now. Alright. That's a Gucci. Alright, I wanted to step through the flight plan. We'll swap that to another screen. Increase the range a bit. Plan mode. With this tappy tap step through. Dots, idle, homer, clee, PKE, DRK, keek, gup. Yeah, total flight time today is going to be about 3 hours, 3 minutes. It's, I think it's one of the longest, like, single flights we've done so far.
On stream, certainly, yeah.
Yeah. So let's be real, we've done longer off stream.
Oh, absolutely.
Way longer.
Absolutely.
We will have even longer on stream when the 777. I know, I hate it when people do that too. When the 777 comes out, I had to trigger people for a second there, because why not, right?
Oh, I am triggered.
Good. That's
You've made me.
That's good.
You've made me a triggered individual after doing something like that.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? My weight and balance. I forgot to set that. There we go. Anyway, gonna pretend like that didn't happen. You can pretend how you want, but you know it happened.
You end up getting your PDC when you reconnected?
Nope.
Alright.
I wish, but no. Reserve 14.1. Best limit. For that, we actually let's get our takeoff CG and trim first.
Fuck me, I forgot what gate I'm at. I think it's 57.
I don't know, man.
Pretty sure it's 57.
Condition wet. Like your mother. Let's see.
Yeah, it's 57.
Winds are variable at 4 knots. Outside air temperature is 11. Thermometer 290.74. Is there something I missed? Oh. How do I don't remember how to put in like variable in the takeoff performance thing. We'll just go. Actually, what is the actual? We'll do. Fuck it. 180 for 4. Go. Yeah, kill him or late. Right, flaps 5. Speeds look good. Select the temperature and D rate looks good. Oh, send out button. Go to the takeoff page. We are Bing chilling. V2 of 159. We'll set V2 plus 10. The flight director's on. And we can arm LNAV and VNAV. What is my cruising altitude? 390. Cool. And we need runway heading. Runway heading is 251. Do I need to like refile or something?
I don't think so. I don't think I thought we didn't get PDC unless there was a controller online.
I don't know. I guess.
Because mine's technically not even applicable anymore. Because the instructions on it don't make sense without a center controller. TO2. 20% D rate. Select the temperature was 54.
Actually, now that I think about it, I haven't heard anybody on the CTAF frequency.
I heard somebody a little bit ago, but not since.
Oh, maybe my ears just tuned him out. Alright, when we push back, I'm going to push back on a Charlie 7 facing south. I'll take a left-hand turn on the Charlie and take that all the way down to Foxtrot where I'll enter the runway for takeoff. Just taxi briefing myself pretty much.
What, you going Charlie?
Well,
All the way down?
Why? Should we take Bravo?
No, I mean Charlie's fine. I'm just confirming.
Yeah. Well, you sounded like slightly confused. Like, are you sure about that, bud? Like,
I was confused because I was like doing something else. So I want to make sure I heard you right. Because for some reason my brain was like, did he say Foxtrot? And I looked at my chart and I'm like, where the fuck is Foxtrot? Or excuse me, where the Foxtrot is Foxtrot?
I hate you. I just want you to know that. I love you, but I hate you.
Yeah, I do that to people sometimes. They have feelings about me. I'm what you might call an acquired taste.
Oh.
Being friends with me takes work. It's a decision you have to make every day.
Maybe not every day.
You have to wake up in the morning and be like, I don't want to put up with this bullshit, but I'm gonna.
It's like, not today, Richard. Not today. I'm surprised none of the usual suspects are here right now.
Accidentally. Oh, fuck that. I accidentally X'd out of my ACARS tab on my feed pilot, but that's okay because it doesn't really matter, and I wrote it all down already anyway, so who cares? Not like it even matters.
Yeah.
Traffic southwest, 843 departing 24 left. Left turn to south.
Oh my god. He's turning left to the south.
Where we're going,
Oh my god, we are. Alright, we are a bit of the way through boarding. A bit of the way. You okay over there?
Nope.
Okay. The most scuffed stream on YouTube.
From sea to shining Great Lake? Question mark?
Yep. Oh man, I had a great moment the other night that was immediately turned into shit. So I made a bag of popcorn because I'd suddenly remembered, holy shit, I have popcorn. So I make a bag of popcorn, and my microwave is doing this weird thing where it likes to just arc for no reason, which is honestly rather dangerous, and we should do something about that, but hey, living on the edge. And it just turned my popcorn to ash, and I was really upset. It was like literally a lightning bolt from Zeus came through my microwave and just fucking annihilated my popcorn. I was like, I just can't have good things tonight. I hate this.
LA traffic, southwest 2117, taxiing 24 left, Echo 7, and Romeo, Echo 7, then Romeo.
Cool beans, I guess? That dude's taxi, and I like it.
Popcorn, ash. That happens sometimes. My microwave is haunted.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it has a short in the keyboard, the keypad, and every so often it'll just like start up by itself.
Oh. So you'll just
And
be
it feels
sitting,
like,
you'll just be sitting on your couch, and all of a sudden the microwave starts running in the kitchen.
Yep. Yep. But at first I was like, shit, man, this place is haunted. But then it actually displays an error message where it's like keypad short.
See, when you should honestly, the time when you should really be like worried about it is if that happens one of these times, and you go in there to stop it, and there's food in the microwave you didn't put in there. That's when you should be worried.
I think really the time that I should be worried is if that shit happens when it's not plugged in.
Oh yes, definitely.
That would be a that would be remarkable. That would be remarkable. I would be equal parts horrified and fascinated.
That is the day that Joey decided, you know what, I should move again. We're gonna go.
Hey, my boarding is completed. Yay! Yay!
See, you gotta
like
move in that situation, otherwise you gotta constantly take sanity pills.
And LA traffic, southwest 2117, lining up 24 right for departure.
Oh, that's great there, bud. I'm glad you're lighting up for departure.
You should broadcast that. You should say that to him.
I shouldn't.
That's great, bud. Appreciate the notification. I don't care, but I appreciate it.
I like having access to vatsim, you know what I mean? And I feel like that's a, the sarcasm is it's probably a punishable offense.
You're gonna get dot walloped.
Gonna what now?
You're gonna get wallop, dot wallop. That's what you do if you want to report somebody. You type in the messages, you do dot wallop, and then whatever their name or call sign is.
Oh.
And then that lets a supervisor know to investigate that person.
I was entirely unaware of that. Hey, Paul. So power. Hopefully you don't lose a door. Yep. I hope I don't lose a door either. But we're not on the 737 Max, and the only problem that I know about the 7.8's had is the battery thing, and one single 7.8 flight where it just kind of nosed down for no reason while they were in cruise. That was actually not too long ago. I'm glad to see you, bud. Have you been busy? Oh, we're almost finally almost done boarding. Good God. Yay, my framer's being weird again. That's the one thing I don't like about fucking frame gen. Sometimes it breaks in flight sim. It does this thing where it's like the frame gen itself is lagging out, and it's doing it again. I've got to
And LA traffic, Southwest 2117 clear of the runway, departing to the north. Last call, Southwest 2117 LA.
But anyhow, I don't know. It's an issue with flight sim. I've already looked into it. Apparently, it's how their API run. Oh, what the hell is sticking through my MCP? Did somebody spawn inside of me? Yeah, there's another 787 spawned in my spot. Hey, Los Angeles traffic, if there's another 787 in 77, I think it is, that I'm sitting at, you're inside of my aircraft.
That dude wanted to be inside you, Press.
And is gone. Cool.
Contact him on chat. Tell him.
Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry, Paul. I haven't been keeping up with your messages. I don't know how good the internet on my ISIS, so I don't know how long I'm online. Ooh, I know that line. I haven't bought the premium deluxe version in the first place. 77 looks kind of good. It is. It really is. Ever since Working Title did their avionics updates with it, it's actually rather good. I'm very happy with it. Holy shit, one last passenger. Alright, get on the plane. We're leaving. Beacon light on.
Los Angeles traffic, United 528 Heavy is about to push back from band 57.
Woohoo! Paul is currently on the ICE. That high-speed rail that Germany has.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I only mentioned it to you because we've run that in Train Sim World. Or at least I have.
I don't know. This dude who's sitting over here, I think he just landed on 25 left. I did not hear this person call anything. Coming
Hey,
in.
probably didn't.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
He should have, but he probably didn't. Let's get on traffic, airport, and data. So how has your week been, Paul?
And LA traffic, Delta
flight? What's the end? Oh, 3:30.
Locking gear.
Flight sim, come on. I will turn frame generation off again if I have to. You know what? Nope, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I don't have the patience for this. Do we have... Okay, there's no borderless window mode. Good to know. Thanks, Flight Sim. Cruising 245 kilometers an hour on the Inner City Express. Damn, son. Quick. Yeah, no, on TSW3 and 4, I've run the ICE train. Nose right. Okay.
Release parking brakes, please.
I will indeed release the
Commencing
parking.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Alright. Can go ahead and get the engines turning here. So we've got to have some vacation about 1 more week from now and nothing to do in the next week. Nice. We should try to get together and do some flying. Oh, by the way, do you have Star Citizen, Paul? Also, my week was pretty good. I've been doing a lot of Star Citizen with Sasha and some other friends. Been having a lot of fun. There have also been a lot of rage moments because it's still pretty buggy, but we're just kind of on and waiting for 3.23, the next major update. There's a lot coming in that one, and we are excited for it. But I'm going to go ahead and get engine 2 started up.
Please set parking brakes.
There's someone, either one person or multiple people that keep jumping into the stream and then immediately leaving. It's driving me nuts. Yeah, that or YouTube is just screwed up, but it's flipping the number back and forth because it feels like it. So I couldn't understand something with Star Citizen. Oh, yeah, I said I've been playing Star Citizen for most of the week with Sasha and some friends. It's been really fun. We're just kind of hanging out on there waiting for the next update, 3.23, which is coming out at the beginning of April. It's bringing in a lot of new stuff, and I can't wait. Hopefully the servers are more stable too. They're doing some things that are supposed to help out the servers as well, so big hope. Big hope.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Ball, I just want to let you know, I'm not feeling very well today, so I'm not really going to be too loud or energetic. It's just the nature of how my day is going. Feeling kind of nauseous since I woke up. It does not seem like it wants to go away. Alright, we've got both engines running. Why are... Oh wow, they put me in a weird spot, but okay. I guess I can dig it. Just moving on, I guess. Alright. Sweet. Yeah, just Message me whenever you want. We'll try to figure out a time or something we can hop on together and fly. Maybe me, you, and Joey can fly together. Who knows?
Los Angeles traffic, United 528 Heavy. We're taxiing for departure via runway 25 right via taxiway Charlie. We'll hold short 25 right at Foxtrot.
Heard you there, bud.
Nice.
Thanks for the info there, bud.
Lake traffic, 410 Sierra microphone short 25 left, Foxtrot, we want to cross over 25 left, 25 right, Foxtrot, stay on the traffic.
Good afternoon, Los Angeles traffic. United 609er Heavy, coming out of coming out of Charlie 7, taxiing Charlie to Foxtrot to 25 right for takeoff. All right, let's get a roll.
You're 609.
Yep. Oh, hi there, bud.
Lake traffic, 410 Sierra Mike, cross 25 left, Foxtrot, we'll hold short 25 right, LA traffic.
And LA traffic southwest 2113, 10 mile final for 2, runway 24 right, LA.
Did someone say they're crossing 25 right by Foxtrot?
He's gonna hold short 25 right at Foxtrot is what he said.
Ah, okay.
Lake traffic, 412 Sierra Mike, hold short 25 right, Foxtrot, LA.
I forget what that person's call sign is.
I have no idea. I think you said there's someone on the final.
Well, there's someone on final for 24 right.
Oh, nice. Heading to your grandmother's. And yeah, I'm not going to forget to throw in the auto throttle.
LA traffic, 412 Sierra Mike, cross 25 right, Foxtrot, and he's taking Charlie, hold short 25 right, LA.
Oh, he's taking Charlie? We should probably jump over to Bravo. I'm gonna turn right onto Bravo at this next intersection. Charlie 4.
LA traffic, United 528 Heavy, slightly amending the taxi route. I'm going to switch from taxiway Charlie over to taxiway Bravo at intersection Charlie 5 en route to 25 right for departure.
LA traffic southwest 2113, 5 mile final 24 right, LA.
Lake traffic, citation 412 Sierra Mike, hold short 25 right, Bravo.
Oh, we're taking 25 right, but he's on. He's going on Charlie. Wait, what did you just say about Bravo?
I'm not sure.
Little business jet up there, but I don't see anything else.
Lake traffic, citation 412 Sierra Mike, we're going to be in position 25 right, LA.
I don't know what he's doing. It looks like he's getting on 25 right, but he said he was coming from the other side of it. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like he crossed over and then made a U-turn.
That's what it seems like.
I don't get it, but okay. Have fun, bud. But he's gonna be taking off before we get there, so no worries. My God, my plane is so heavy, it doesn't want to move.
All
Oh, I'm rolling fine. Just transponder on the auto throttle. Whoever that guy was, he's gone.
Yeah, I thought he was coming down Charlie. That's why I wanted to move over here, but
That's what I thought too.
I should have just stuck to my guns and stayed on Charlie and been like, bitch, get out the way.
I mean, shit, we are the heavies.
Lake traffic citation for 120 Mike, started runway 25 right. Board good departure. Final call for LA traffic.
Oh, hey there, Lone Star. How you doing? And not much, man. We're about to fly the Dreamliner here out of LAX, heading up to Chicago. Okay, where is this guy? Because I'm looking at the vatsim map, and it shows that he's like all the way at the end of the runway back here, but I don't have anything on him. I don't see him. Oh, he's off already. Whatever.
Now you're good. I think you can just get on and go.
All right. LA traffic, United 609 heavy, taking runway 25 right, a immediate departure, turning left to the south. Getting the hell up out of here.
It would probably help if I set my takeoff flaps.
And LA traffic, Southwest 2113 is clearing runway 24 right, taxiing to Delta 7, LA. LA traffic, Southwest 2113 is clearing 24
Some
left.
power.
Los Angeles.
Turn.
I love how responsive the throttles are for a big jet like this.
Oh yeah. These GE engines are very responsive.
We're not doing a full length? I guess we could just go from here. That's probably fine.
Yeah. I mean, technically this is full length. Back there is mostly just overrun. Alright. This fucking... God, I really am annoyed with the, oh, I forgot to do this, that's why. Alright. Okay. CDU, thank you. And then that, ND. Switch that over. That got weird.
Los Angeles traffic, Texas cargo.
Alright, running up the engines to 40. Ish. Toga. A little forward pressure.
And Los Angeles United 771, heavy at 12 mile final for 24 right.
knots. V1 and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And autopilot on. How you doing, Lone Star?
Los Angeles traffic, United 528 Heavy, about to depart runway 25 right via the dot 2 departure, left turn to the south.
And we've reached our flaps up speed. Yeah, we're kind of heavy today, guys. We've got 338 on board, block fuel of almost 51,000 pounds.
Give it another 30 seconds, give you and I some good separation, and then I'll start throttling up.
Yeah.
You guys want to hear something funny?
Huh.
Apparently, Albuquerque, New Mexico Police Department still uses horses. Now, imagine being accused of being a shoplifter, and you're running away from the store, and you just hear some cop shouting from behind, and you're like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna keep running. And then you see he's on a horse.
Then you
And
hear
then
the
two more
horse
show up.
purrs.
And you've got 3 horses surrounding you.
Halt, ye knave! In the name of the law.
Airspeed's alive, both sides.
That's too funny.
80 knots.
You on Star Citizen yet, Sasha?
I am.
Nice, nice. Alright, we are through 10,000, so I can kill
Positive rate.
exterior lights. Beacon nav logo, yeah, we're good there. Alright. Ladies and gentlefish, we are well on our way. And yes, I did just say ladies and gentlefish. Is the weather radar working? Yeah. Weather radar is in fact working. It's, well, okay, define working, because it's Asobo's whack weather radar that doesn't quite work properly. We're going through some shit, but we're going to be climbing out above it, so it doesn't really matter much. Are you doing reclaimer stuff, Sasha, or?
No, just general hauling.
Got you. I'm only going to be in the air for about 3 hours or so, and then I'll be free to do that.
Well, with the route I have, as long
Los
as the
Angeles
supplies
traffic,
remain,
United
we should be making about
528
10
Heavy.
mile an hour.
We are clear runway 25 right, departing via dot 2. Last call, United 528 Heavy.
I'm still miffed about my stuff disappearing off of my C1 last night. It's like everybody else, it works. You can keep your stuff on your ship, store the ship, it's there when you come back to it. For me, nah. It's like Mitty said last night. Thank you for coming. If you do not have an issue, one will be assigned to you shortly. He ain't never lied. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get the music going again, because I was actually quite feeling it. Doing some
Man,
chill
it's
stuff
beautiful
today.
weather here.
is, isn't it? And we got 8 people watching. Hell yeah. We go standard pressure. We're above 18,000. Like I said, we're going to be climbing over this stuff real quick. We've got a cost index of 85 in here. We are sporty today. You know what I forgot? Considering this is a 7.8, I forgot I could do the climb forecast, and I forgot to throw that in. Alright. Go back to legs. Throw the progress page up on there. And we're cruising. No, I'm not quite cruising yet. Climbing, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Hey, so chat, Joey and I are planning on doing a recording. Well, I plan on doing a recording of he and I playing Demonologist soon. If I could stop getting, distracted with Star Citizen and actually take a couple hours and play it with him. Sorry, buddy.
Are you over at Unicom yet?
No, it's 120.8, right?
122.8.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and swap over.
Alright, I'm on Unicom.
Need to. Yeah, because I think the CTAP rule is it's like within 10 miles and below 5,000.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And I am well outside of 10 miles and very much above 10,000. Yeah, I think the issue that I was having with frame generation, like the persistent stutter that I was having, I think it might be because of the scenery, because it always happens when I'm at either LAX or Phoenix, and I always usually have a little bit depreciated performance at those two airports. Yeah, no, so we're planning on doing some Demonologist. You guys are gonna get to see me scared shitless.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I've just gotta...
Great YouTube content, that.
I just gotta stop getting distracted with Star Citizen and forgetting to message you, hey, I'm ready to play. That's pretty much what happened last night, because, like I said, we joined an organization last night, or rather, we jumped in with some fellas to see if we wanted to join their org, and they're hella cool. But we ended up doing a 4 out of 5 of a series of missions, priority missions that are running right now. It's an event going on, and we had a lot of fun with it. But I totally forgot to message you at some point, or even look at the clock, because by the time I did look, it was like 3 in the morning. And I'm like, ooh, that's a thing.
Yeah, I tried to go to bed kind of early. I was in bed before midnight my time last night.
Damn, son.
I mean, I needed to. I needed some good sleep because I had to get up. I got up at like 8:30 for this.
My God.
I wanted to not have to.
Man, I didn't wake up until 11:30 this morning. I mean, I had alarms set because I I went to bed late last night and I knew I was gonna have trouble getting up. So I had alarms set and I ended up waking up before the alarm anyway. So I was like, well, fuck it. And then I jumped on here, started getting things ready, checked some stuff. And I saw you sitting in VC and I'm like, well, guess I'm gonna hop in there with Joey.
I don't think we're supposed to contact Ontario departure, are we? I don't think so.
No.
Because I'm already above flight level 200, so it's like, what are they?
Unless their departure covers LAX, then we don't have to contact them. And if we did, we'd get a PDC with a message like, hey, contact so-and-so, so-and-so on this frequency.
Yeah, because it was telling my PDC told me to contact LA Center back when they were online as the departure frequency, but that,
Yeah.
that ain't happening. Yeah, we're probably good.
I really, really hope there's a controller on for Chicago by the time we get there.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's nobody online in between us and them. Because Denver Center was on for a bit, but not anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna do 29,000 already. God damn. Although, granted, with a lighter load, we'd probably already be at like 35. This plane does not know the meaning of take it easy.
Yeah, even with a 20% D rate, we're still a fucking rocket right now.
Yeah. You haven't seen it for Chicago? Yes, I do actually. I don't really fly in or out of Chicago on stream that often because I really hate their approaches, but yeah, I have seen it for Chicago. The FS Dream Team scenery. Oh, by the way, guys, so the A300 got an update today. It was supposed to be yesterday, but it came through literally as we started stream. The Pratt & Whitney 4000 engines are finally available, as well as the new FMC / radio. So I might end up streaming with that plane tomorrow. Doing a little bonus stream, taking a look at it. I don't know if Joey's gonna have time to join me for that or not, but it should be fun.
But again, I'm sorry, I was reading something.
The A300, talking about possibly streaming, flying that tomorrow.
Okay.
See, what I really wanted to do was nothing but Boeing streams until the 777 releases. But
and then even more Boeing streams.
Exactly. But since the A300 got that update, I'm kind of like, I kind of want to feature that. It's pretty good. And I love those PW4000s. They're those are the engines that were used on the 74400. The fucking iconic engines. Dude, and it sounds so good. They had AnyBuilds released a video yesterday where they were showcasing the new stuff, and one of the things they showed off was the sounds that they had put in for that engine, and it's perfect, absolutely perfect. Oh, well, let's see. What is the weather in Chicago right now? I mean, I know it's not going to matter. We're still probably 2.5 hours out, but kind of want to take a look. Oh boy. I mean, visibility is good. It's just the ceiling's at 1700. Doesn't say anything about any precip, so I think we'll be alright. I mean, we'll be alright either way, but still. I don't think visibility is going to diminish at all. Hopefully an airbus, but the B777 is still fine. Well, I mean, we'll be getting the A380 soon. And if what's-their-faces ever get their stuff together and continue on their A350 project, we'll have that eventually. Did Aerosoft cancel their A330? I can't remember. I know that there was some controversy about that. It still not showing up, even though they said it was almost done. Okay, we're gonna turn the sim down a little bit. Because I personally can barely hear the music. Oh, it's already at 50% volume. I've got VPilot at 8% volume and it was still loud as hell. No, but they're releasing was a pack with the A330-900 Neo. Ah, I see. Well, hopefully that ends up happening sooner or later. I don't care though. 777's coming, and that and the A380 are the only two things I really give a damn about right now. So at this very moment, that's it. They would only release the 330 CEO would be already released. Oh, is the let's see. I don't really know what the CEO variants are. Are those the BBJ variants? I know it's not Boeing, but is that the like BBJ equivalent of their planes? If anyone's wondering, we just crossed over Palm Springs, heading east-northeast. Got a 29 Palms just to our north, somewhere under that cloud cover. Got a good long flight ahead of us. Let me actually, I'm gonna throw on the weather layer, take a look at the jet stream. We got it coming from our southwest. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some good help from the jet stream. See, its current engine option, I think it's 200, 300. Oh, okay. I always thought that the CEO versions were their private. You know, if they'd get the autopilot and the external modeling a little bit better quality on the 33900 Neo, like Horizon Sims 33900 Neo, I'd fly that, but I just hate looking at it from the exterior. I don't like how flat the textures are. It's just low poly. The privates are ACJ. Got you. Well, hey there, E75. How you doing? Always happy to see some new faces around here, some new names. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, 38,000. We are almost at our cruise altitude. At about 600 feet to go. You know, I'm curious, what is our tailwind right now? Holy shit! Got a 134 knot tailwind. I'm doing 611 across the ground. Dude, in ground speed alone, I'm almost breaking the sound barrier. German government has 2 A350s. Not bad, not bad. Look, we all know that with our government, it's Boeing or nothing. I mean, Air Force One is a 747. Air Force Two is a 75. And then the other executive transports are 73s. I tell you what, though, our some of that might change soon. Like the E4B Night Watch, the Doomsday plane, it's getting replaced, and Boeing is no longer in the running for it. 2 A340s. I've never liked the A340. I'm gonna be real with you. I've never really liked it. The thing looks like more of a flying pencil than the 757. It's like, it's more like, it looks to me to be more like a civilian, somebody tried their hand at making a civilian B-52. And it's not a good looking plane to me, I'm sorry. Selling them now because of technical problems, I bet. A340 is a very aged airframe. It is getting old. Stuck flaps, wow. Yeah, you do not want flaps getting stuck, especially when you start getting asymmetric flap extension. I don't know if the flaps are mechanically linked on the A340. Because that's one way that Boeing avoids that particular issue. Can't have asymmetric flap extension if they're physically connected to each other. Chance to fly the A340, 300 and 600. Not bad. I've never been on any of them. Well, okay, I've been on a 300 before, but not a passenger one. I've been in the cockpit of a UPS A300 and the 75 multiple times in my old job. Got a bunch of pictures from the cockpit of both of those planes. I've actually witnessed them doing maintenance on the A300, and let me tell you, those tires are way bigger than they look. and changing them is interesting. The 7-4 crashed in Amsterdam because of flaps. 7-4 also crashed outside of Baghdad because of shifted cargo. An MRAP slid and ran into the rear pressure bulkhead. I'm sure everyone remembers that video from, that was 10 years ago almost. Jesus. You remember what I'm talking about, right, Paul? The video that 7-4 taking off that stalled out and it just pretty much pancaked into the ground. Dude, out of all the aircraft that have like questionable safety records, just like that have had crashes and whatnot, the 7.6 is one that's been pretty free of any real like hull loss crashes. Yeah, the National Air Cargo. Yeah. That was... I remember seeing that video when it first happened. Like, it just started popping up all over the internet, and I was just like, holy shit. It's like sometimes, that's the problem with seeing videos like that, especially like airplane crashes when you know that nobody survived. It's just like, it just gives you this sick feeling in the pit of your stomach watching it, but it's also very interesting, and then you start feeling bad for it being interesting. You can ask me anything over nearly every plane crash, and I could say a lot about it. Yep, the 7.6 that was on arrival in Texas that crashed into a what was it, a little swamp or something. I actually don't remember what exactly happened with that one. I think that one was also a cargo shift or something like that. I don't remember exactly. On a bright, clear day in Texas, a 7.6 just drops out of the sky. I actually remember when that one happened as well. I remember seeing that on the news. Hey, Joey.
Hey, buddy.
You're really quiet over there, bud.
Oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm just reading some more about the vatsim stuff.
Oh, I see.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're cruising. The Jetstream map looks wild, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I got a nice 130 knot tailwind right now.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard me or not, but almost doing fucking Mach on ground speed.
Yeah. Yeah, me as well. Ground speed is 611 currently.
You know, the funny thing is with the Dreamliner, the only thing that really prevents it from being able to cross that threshold is the engines. Like, the wings are strong enough. They made the wings with enough margin to be able to cross the sound barrier and be fine. And the sweep on them is far enough back that it's it would very comfortably be able to sit into the very low Mach numbers, but the engines wouldn't be able to handle it.
Not quite enough thrust.
No, it's not even that. It has the thrust to do it. They actually purposefully limit the thrust so it doesn't cross into Mach. The problem with it is the engine pressure. A lot of pressure builds up in front of the fan, and it can't ingest air enough or quickly enough to continue producing thrust.
I got you.
With that, you don't want air that's supersonic going into the core of these engines. It doesn't work out. It'll end up flaming out. That's why the SR-71 has a design that it does on its engines, because you can't have supersonic air going into the core of a jet engine. It'll just flame it out. So they got to slow the air down. That's why that cone that sticks out of the engines on the SR-71 actually actuates back and forth.
Makes sense.
Yeah, depending on the airspeed, it'll
path a little bit.
yeah, because like it deflects off of that cone, and ends up reflecting back and forth between the back side of the cone and the inside of the engine cowling, and it slows the air down before it gets into the compressors.
Lower speed, less pressure, happy engine.
Exactly. Thing can do Mach 3. The air around it's doing Mach 3, but the air in the engine is still below Mach 1. Another really cool thing about the SR-71, the pointiness of the intake cones keeps the shockwave from entering the engine, because if the shockwave enters the engine, you're going to have a whole new plethora of problems. There have actually been a lot of times that the actuation on that cone has failed, because it's all computer controlled. The pilots can take manual control of the cone, but they don't normally unless there's an issue. I'm sorry, Paul. I've missed your messages talking to Joey here. What do you mean? Yesterday, 15 years ago, 3 German soldiers died in Afghanistan? Was there special circumstances around it? Because I know 15 years ago, Afghanistan was kind of a... I mean, shit, today Afghanistan's still kind of a war zone, but 15 years ago, it was popping off. 52 was flying over Germany today to the UK. Ooh. Yeah, Buff's got some legs, man. I mean, she is a long-range strategic bomber, so... And we just won't stop upgrading it. Nothing gets upgrades. They can't pass a defense budget without making sure that they've got money for B-52 upgrades. That is always first on the docket. Oh, Paul, I don't know if you saw about it or not, but we decided instead of retiring the F-22, we're just going to upgrade them. I'm going to guess that came out of a necessity to have 5th gen fighters for the possible upcoming bout with Russia. Because NGAD, while its initial development was really fast, we're not going to be able to field that thing until probably like 2027 or 2028, or even into the 2030s. Honestly, retiring the 22 didn't really make any sense anyway. Hang on, let me get my glasses for that word. I'm kidding, I don't have glasses, even though I kind of need them. Okay. Yeah, if we're not doing anything else, I'll look that up. The Good Friday battle. An attack by Taliban forces and members of the Islamic movement of Uzbekistan? What? On April 2nd, 2010, German paratroopers on a recon mission. This is the first prolonged battle of German soldiers since World War II. The battle was part of the counterinsurgency in North Afghanistan. Battalion 373 was tasked to discover and provides explosive devices near G.Skill in the Kunduz province. 1 p.m. local time, 34 soldiers came under attack by about 30 to 40 insurgents. 3 soldiers were wounded and reinforcement was called from the camp at Kunduz. The battle was closely watched by German EMT Luna X-2000 environmental AZO drones. This was not possible due to the danger of friendly fire. Wounded soldiers were evacuated under fire by Black Hawk helicopters. A dingo was destroyed by... What the hell is a dingo? Oh, that thing. Walking the road, that lasted 8 to 9 hours until the soldiers could be relieved. Damn. F-22 doesn't want to retire with a kill record of 1 times balloon. Ain't that the truth? I think I like my baby. Tornado is cooler. Tornado is cool, but like, I don't think we can really... Apples to oranges, man. We can't really compare a tornado to an F-22. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Yes, the tornado is cool. It is awesome, but it is made for a completely different role from the F-22. Sasha and I both have tornadoes in War Thunder, by the way. Fun playing. However, you're not outrunning the F-4 Phantoms that, for some unknown reason, decide to just carry plethoras of rockets and get to the bases first. It's a bit slow compared to Phantoms. But let's be honest, trying to outdo the King of Vietnam Cass is a bit of a futile effort. That's why I stopped flying my tornado. It's just too frustrating. Oh, we're getting on pretty well up here. 38.7 thousand pounds of fuel left.
38.7. 38.7. Yeah, I got 38.4. My plane's telling me I have insufficient fuel, but we'll see. We'll see if I really do or not. Only one way to find out, and that's to keep going.
Got over 1,200 miles to Chicago. Is it the second? Wait, what, Paul? Imagine a stealth tornado. That'd be cool. Holy shit.
Took that a little too literally.
What do you mean?
Like a stealth, like an actual weather event tornado that's stealthy.
I mean, nighttime? Question mark.
Yeah, but I mean they're fucking loud. That's the thing. You can kind of hear them coming.
Only once they get kind of close. It as loud as a tornado is, you don't really hear it until it gets within like a couple of miles of you, and by that point it's pretty much too late.
Yeah. Stealth tornado. Man, dude, I've never seen a tornado in real life. I would like to, but it would also be very fucking scary.
Yeah, I have. So, I don't know if I've ever told this story on stream before, or if I've ever told you specifically, Joey, but when I lived in Texas, there was one morning I woke up, we had a really bad storm going on. Like, it was one of those storms where like you were woken up by the sound of rain like pounding the shit out of your window. I walk into the kitchen, I make some coffee, and flip on the TV, and they're talking about the weather and whatnot, and that we're under tornado warning. Because I lived in North Austin, Cedar Park. So I step out onto our balcony, because we lived in an apartment at the time. Step out onto the balcony with my coffee. I'm like half asleep still, not really paying attention to what's going on. All I know is there's a storm happening, and usually the porch, it's covered, so it's usually not like sopping wet. I can kind of hide from the rain on there. I go to open the door, I turn the knob, door flings open because of the wind. I'm like, alright, whatevs. Step out onto the porch, and look off to the south, or was it west? Either way, it doesn't really matter. But I see this tornado. It wasn't a very big one, it was like a rope. One of the super, like, weak ones. But it's just kind of very quickly making its way across from right to left. I'm standing there squinting at this thing. I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, that's a fucking tornado. I'm like, huh. Take a quick sip of my coffee. Nope. Turn around, shut the door, lock it, go back to sleep. I was like, no, not today. Today is not the day. I'm going back to bed.
You remember what it was on the Fujita scale?
It wasn't even an F1. The thing was essentially a land-based water spout. It was nothing. But yeah.
I remember being in Chicago one time, and there was a tornado that touched down, but I didn't see it, but I heard the sirens and thought the fucking world was gonna end. You ever heard the sirens in Chicago, the tornado sirens? It sounds like...
I avoid Chicago like the plague, so no, I haven't heard them. But, however, I have heard a test of one of the ones near here, just out west of here, and yeah, those things are terrifying.
It sounds like a fucking Lovecraftian monsters coming in. Is what it sounds like.
It's like, oh great, War of the Worlds today? Great, alien invasion, wonderful.
I'm gonna send you
Please don't.
a video of this.
Those things kind of give me a bit of anxiety, so I'd rather you didn't, but yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting day in Texas that day. I was just like, okay, and like nobody was panicked about it or anything. I'm like, these people are fucking crazy. I'm not about it. I think it was like a month later I moved out of Texas. I was like, I gotta go. Fuck the state. Goodbye.
I do believe I am currently flying over the Grand Canyon. I do believe.
You believe? Well, we're currently in Arizona.
Yeah,
we just flew over Sedona a little while ago. We got Flagstaff to the northwest. Did it give you a different route than me?
That's Sedona.
I was gonna say, if it gave you a different route than me, then maybe, but from what I can tell, we are nowhere near the Grand Canyon.
Well, we're near it. I can see it. It's up to the north.
Isaac!
I'm flying over it.
Hello, friend. We have another new person in chat. Welcome, welcome.
I can see Phoenix down there as well, actually, which is kind of cool.
Good old PHX. Oh yeah, it's behind me to my right. I'm actually looking in the correct direction. Alright. Chat, I am really fucking hungry. I'm gonna go make me some toast. I will be back in about 5 minutes or so. So, don't do anything illegal. Don't commit any war crimes. You know the drill. Just behave. I'll be back.
Be careful.
I will be careful. Death by toaster. Imagine it.
Death by toaster. What a sad way to go. Rest in peace, Mr. President. He was killed by his toaster. It can happen to the best of us. We're going to be overflying Meteor Crater here in a little bit. That's pretty cool. I've been there once. nice. It's still no vatsim coverage anywhere along our route. That's okay though. And Arizona is a beautiful state. It's a very beautiful state. Sedona, which we just flew over, is hands down one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. I've never been outside of the United States besides Canada and a couple islands in the Caribbean, but so take that with a grain of salt. But of all the places I've seen in the continental U.S., there's not anything I've ever seen that beats Sedona in terms of just raw natural beauty. I'm about to pass over Meteor Crater, literally directly over top of it. So Prez must have passed it a few minutes back. That's a cool place. It's a cool place. It's fascinating to see the evidence of a impact that happened long ago, many thousands of years ago. They've got a little G.Skill astronaut figurine person standing in the middle of it, so you can kind of get a sense of how big it is. It's roughly a mile across, I think, if I remember right. But not a huge impact crater. And I believe the thing that made that impact zone was just a few feet across. It was not very big, but the energy, the kinetic energy of even small objects that collide with the Earth is truly immense. It's, you know, to put it in perspective, it's something the size of a big boulder that's traveling much faster than a bullet from a gun. Much faster, like several miles per second. It's kind of nuts. You can only imagine what it would be like to have something the size of a mountain moving that fast. It just makes my brain feel funny to think about it. Still just experiencing an absolutely ridiculous tailwind. The jet stream is really propelling us along today. We got 120 knots of almost direct tailwind at ground speed of 600 knots. Wow. That's a little ridiculous. The flight would be significantly longer if we were coming the other direction. Like probably by as much as a half an hour or more.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. So I take it you did not experience death by toaster?
No, I did not.
Good. I was talking to the chat while you were gone. I was saying that would be a very sad way to go. Man got killed by a toaster.
Murdered by my
Happens to
toaster.
the best of us.
Making toast.
Overflew Meteor Crater just a little bit ago. God damn, we're making good time. A little bit ridiculous, honestly, the level of tailwind that is currently happening.
Literally, as we speak, I am crossing the Arizona border into New Mexico.
New Mexico, driving out here, dude, to Phoenix from the east, New Mexico was like the most boring stretch. 4.5 hours to cross the whole thing, and it's just flat nothing.
You know, my tailwind has actually calmed down a bit. It's only 117 now. It was like 134 before.
Yeah, it's gonna chill out a little bit, especially once we cross the Cimarron VOR, and then it will pick back up again once we cross the Kirksville VOR as we're getting a little closer to Chicago. The most intense portion of it, I think we've already sort of flown through, that we're going to experience on this flight.
Yeah.
It'll still be effective for some time. We've been flying for almost an hour. 52 minutes is what I got on my elapsed time.
Yeah, I'm at 55.
Still do not have any controlled airspace between us and O'Hare.
That's a bummer.
It's somewhat of a bummer. It is somewhat of a bummer, but you know, at least we have each other.
Aw. We got our friendship. You know, it's funny. On Simaware, the map that I use for vatsim, I'm zoomed out enough that I can see the entire continental US. And I can very easily pick out our aircraft on the map.
Good.
No. You mean to tell me that there is a ground controller on in Cleveland, fucking Ohio, but not anyone in Chicago? Okay.
Yeah, my guess is that some controllers don't want the busier airports. Especially if I was new to controlling, I would intentionally pick a very light traffic airport.
Fucking Jackson Hole.
Jackson Hole.
Oh, so, Bluebird put out a video, not too long ago, probably about a week ago now, where they were, showcasing the sounds of their 7.5. Holy shit, they're good.
Okay. I can dig it.
Sounds real good. I keep forgetting that the Bluebird 7.5 isn't freeware. Or rather, isn't going to be freeware. So how you doing, Isaac? You enjoying the stream so far? I've already got 164 views on this stream.
Hey, that's good.
Now imagine if all those people stayed, chat would be popping. Freeware. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I kept thinking it was going to be freeware. That's good, Isaac. I'm glad you're doing good, bud. And I'm glad you're here. Very happy to have new viewers. People to talk to in chat is very nice. Makes the streams less boring. Hell yeah. Dude, remember those two from last week? I swear to God, it felt like two chat bots trying to talk to each other. Like, I mean, that was something special.
That dude was like really hounding that other guy to get his Instagram. I was like, what's going on, guys?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's equal parts funny and concerning.
Can agree with that. Wholeheartedly. And I always remember that when I was downstairs making toast. Oh, by the way, we're out of fucking butter for toast and grilled cheese, and I'm very sad about that.
That is a goddamn tragedy. Wrapped in an enigma.
On Ice, the musical. Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Based on a best-selling game series, which was in turn based on a best-selling novel, which was in turn based on a real story.
It's not a true story.
Which was also based off of fictional events that happened in another book series. It was actually written as a fan fiction of an anime adaptation of a manga. I'll stop now. So anyway, how you doing? How's the flight going for you there, bud?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
It's going fine there, bud.
Oh, that's
Just,
fantastic.
I'm what you would say cruising. That's what I'm doing.
Sometimes I just want to drown you, you know that?
Come on.
I feel like
Don't be like that. That's
somebody
cruel.
should have done you a favor a long time ago and just held your head under the water till the bubbles stopped.
You were an evil piece of shit. Jesus Christ.
Duh. Come on, you've been friends with me for how long now? You should know this.
It's never had it directed at me in such
Such a violent
concrete
fashion.
way. Holy crap. Hold me under the water until the bubbles stop.
Yeah, I'd see you, Paul.
Yeah, well, you know what? Joke's on you. I can hold my breath for a long time.
Good. I'd like to see how long that is.
Good. I want to see the life leave your eyes. Fucking a prick.
I want to be there to witness your final breath.
No, Paul, don't leave. He's gonna
No.
hold me under the water. I need a witness.
I'm gonna, in a very satisfied manner, shut my eyes and utter, "It is finally over." And then I'll like resuscitate you, be like, "Hey, that was a great prank, wasn't it?"
I'd be like, oh, yeah. Oh, what a relief. You'd be like, nah, I'm back in the water for you.
It's like, never come near me again. I'm kidding. I wouldn't murder you like that, buddy. I love you too
I
much.
wouldn't murder you like that.
Aye.
Well, if your stream wasn't demonetized before.
It's not monetized in the first place, so oppa.
Well, who gives a fuck then?
Until we hit that magic 500 subs, I can say and do whatever I want within the law. I don't, hold on. Threatening your life is probably a little bit illegal. At least a little bit.
To some degree.
Probably first. To first degree. Isaac's getting nervous over there. We're just playing around, but look, Joey and I have been best friends since high school. It's over 10 years now. We joke around with very dark humor a good bit.
Yeah, he's been trying to kill me for 10 years
Oh
now.
my god, I'm not trying to kill you.
He doesn't try to, but sometimes he wants to. But I understand.
Like, sometimes you say something, I just get this look in my eye, and you're like, "Yep, that was too much."
I get this feeling in my soul. I just want to fucking strangle him.
Oh God,
It
that
happens,
face
you know.
hurts.
Sometimes you have the intrusive thoughts, but you can't let them win, you know.
Sometimes I step out of the way to see where it goes. Gotta spice up life every now and again, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
See, Isaac gets it. Such a nice day out. Well, where we're currently at, anyway. In LA, the weather was abysmal. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's rainy over there. Cloudy and rainy.
Cloudy and rainy, and oh my gosh, it's so zany. I hate everything about the words that just came out of my mouth.
Yeah, I do too. Don't do it again.
I will endeavor to
you don't need a comment to say that.
No, I don't think I will actually.
Local traffic, this is United 608 Heavy. It's zany out here. It be zany.
It's zany out here. I'm so done. All I want to say is fuck Uber Eats and their overblown prices.
Yeah, I refuse to use those delivery services. I won't do it. It's just an absolute waste of money. I'd rather just I'll go pick it up, you know? Not doing that.
Joseph. Joey.
Uh-huh. Yeah? Hello?
Joey.
What?
Joey.
What?
Hi.
Oh my fucking god.
What's your favorite juice?
Grape.
Bullshit.
Why'd you fucking ask? You're not gonna believe me. Alright, fine. What do you think my favorite juice is?
Orange.
I do enjoy orange juice.
And
Here's
you
a
know
question
what?
for you,
Here's the
alright?
thing. You seem like a pulp kind of guy.
That's what I was about to ask you, is pulp or no pulp? in
No
your orange
pulp.
juice?
I can't do it.
No pulp?
Feeling
pulp.
solids impact my mouth when I'm drinking liquid is not something that I'm really into.
Huh. Okay.
Yep. Isaac, you liked and subscribed. Thanks, buddy. See? That's what I'm talking about. That guy right there. That is my favorite dude right now.
Don't be playing favorites in chat now, bud.
Well, I'm gonna play favorites. And it's gonna change every 5 fucking minutes. No, but in all
Just
honesty,
remember,
Isaac, I
Isaac.
really appreciate it, man. I really do.
Just remember, he's not a pulp guy.
No, I'm not. I'm not a pulp kind of guy. I'm
If you take one thing away from this stream today, let it be that.
I am team no pulp.
I
Okay.
like some pulp,
Here's
but
my
I don't like the lots of pulp.
here's my next question though.
Pulp.
No, chunky or smooth?
Pulp.
I'm
I like
sorry,
that
but
word.
peanut butter doesn't have pulp in it.
Oh, chunky or smooth peanut butter?
Yeah.
Extra crunchy, absolutely. Jif in the blue tin, extra crunchy.
Okay. Okay.
If you feel differently about it, you're wrong.
No, I was gonna say that's actually pretty good. I quite like my crunchy peanut butter.
Joey, you're disowned.
Damn. Also, hello again, Paul.
This is a hill that I will die on. I will
Yeah,
die.
yeah. I'm gonna ensure you die on this hill.
Well,
Go on the spooky.
as long as it doesn't involve being drowned in a bathtub, I'll take it. But I am gonna die on this hill.
I may have threatened his life not too long ago, Sasha.
Yeah, and I just threatened it without actually saying the words.
No, see, I'm very
I'm gonna-
direct. I'll just come right out and say it. You seem like a very drownable kind of person. You know what I mean?
How does one seem drownable? I'm interested to know what your criteria is for that. Like, how do you look at somebody, you think to yourself, huh, that person seems fucking drownable. I bet it would only take 3 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Oh, God.
Just don't, it's probably best not to lead with that, but, I guess I get it.
You know, that's about on the same level as, like, going to a car dealership and, like, you're looking at the trunk space and the guy standing there next to you, you're like, damn, I could probably fit a small family in here. Just like, that's at that level, I feel. Just freaking people out.
You just kind of smile at the salesman like a little too long.
You make eye contact for way too long. Oh, shit. Well, you came back at an interesting moment, I'll tell you that much.
I expected Paul to just be like, yeah, sorry, I something came up. I gotta step away again. I wouldn't blame you for that, Paul. I would not. Ooh, I gotta keep looking at Fast Buy. Yep, still no controllers online. Oh God, stop. God damn. You made me want to drown myself.
By the way, we'll be exiting New Mexico soon. And Jerry's gonna be exiting his mortal coil soon.
Well, it's impossible to drown in New Mexico.
Yeah. I don't think they really have any lakes or bathtubs for that matter.
Yeah, they just, they don't have water in New Mexico.
Definitely no swimming pools.
Nope, none whatsoever.
I've never
Egregious
seen it.
usage of water.
I'm not convinced that it exists, right? Seeing is believing, at some level. So.
Cool. So, by that standard, it's in the same category as Ohio.
Oh, hi, yo.
You know what? I think I'd like to stream alone from now on. Starting like now, actually, if you could just go, that'd be great.
No,
Shit.
no, I'm here today. I'm I'm here to stay. Don't start what you can't finish, Emperor.
Like that sandwich last week. It was just too big. It was just... You ever had, like, an egregiously large sandwich? I'm being real here. Like, this isn't a joke. Just, like, you get, like, a sandwich from somewhere, and it's just fucking huge for no reason. You're like, I paid $5 for this, and I got, like, $47.30 worth of sandwich. Like, why is there so fucking much to it? It's like going to Chipotle for the very first time in your life and ordering a burrito, and they hand you an alien baby. And it's just like, why is this thing so big?
I don't know if you've ever been to Chipotle recently, but they don't do that shit anymore.
Oh, really? They've gotten stingy?
Uh-huh.
Dude, the very first time I ever had Chipotle, it took me 2 fucking days over 3 different meals to finish that burrito. It was huge.
Yeah, they don't do that. They don't play like that anymore.
Like, that thing would stick around enough that I could have, like, loaded it into a 5-inch gun and fired it at someone that would probably fucking kill them, too. I'm not... I just don't understand it. Why were those burritos so huge? Places you used to definitely get your money's worth. And it's like with Panda Express. I haven't had them in forever because they suck now and everything's dry as hell. But like back in the day when I'd get Panda Express, you could get so much fucking food for like $10. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
Yeah. Have you ever actually read that book?
No,
Gotcha.
not in the slightest, no. I don't even know what book it's from, to be real with you. I don't remember.
Tale of Two Cities.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, no, I've never read it. Don't really plan on it.
I believe you.
Good. When it comes to categories of books I like to read,
Ones that don't have pictures are out of the question.
no, ones that have pictures are out of the question, thank you.
I like a good picture. Sometimes a good picture in there sometimes is nice.
I'm sure
Especially
you do.
if it's non-fiction.
Oh, yeah.
Like a nice diagram or a graph. I'm a very visual guy, you know? I like seeing stuff. Don't laugh at me.
You like using his peepers. No, but I like science books, things about like physics and whatnot. However, if we're getting to like entertainment rather than educational, I'd say fantasy. Fantasy is one of my favorite topics, one of my favorite genres. A little bit of science fiction, depends on what it is, to be honest. Historical fiction, though, like military history, but fictional. Like the Jack Ryan series. Love those books. My absolute favorite. All-time favorite books ever. Number 1 is definitely The Hunt for Red October. Love that book. They're all very good. Yeah. That's outside of educational purposes. Historical fiction, fantasy, that's my sort of thing. However, it has to be the right kind of fantasy. Like, God, I don't know how to describe it. There's just some things like, for instance, Beowulf, right? It's a good book. Objectively, it is a good book. I personally could not read them. I couldn't do it. How did we end up on this tangent?
You like fantasy?
Yeah.
You need to read I actually think you would really, really enjoy a series called The First Law by a guy named Joe Abercrombie.
How do I know that writer?
It's called, the first book is called The Blade Itself, and it is fantastic. It is fantastic. Probably one of the best bits of fantasy I've ever read in my life.
Okay.
It's incredibly, like the way that this guy is just an incredibly gifted writer. There's a concision to the prose that is just remarkable. Like, there's not a single wasted word in the entirety of the trilogy. Like, there's no, like, multiple page descriptions of, like, of a chair, you know, how, like, guys like Tolkien will like to do. Well, they'll spend 5 to 10 pages running talking about a single item in one room. No, there's nothing like that, but you still have the same amount of detail in it. And what's cool as well is that all of the characters have like a different narrator. So the narrative voice is a little bit different depending on who the point of view character is in that chapter. It's very cool. It's very cool. It would be very difficult to adapt to film, I think, for a lot of those reasons, but it works so well in a book form.
That
it's amazing.
Does sound very interesting.
It's a dark. It's very dark. It's very funny, and it's one of those kinds of books where, like, you can't really root for anybody because they're all horrible.
I'd just like to say, hey, I'm very dark and very funny.
Sorry.
Oh, God. It's not about that bad, though.
Yeah, I'm filling it up for you.
Thank you. You see the need now.
Nah, it's good though. You should fucking read that, man. Like, go to Barnes and Noble and get it.
Barnes and Noble. I've got Amazon.
Like, I want you to read it so much, I'll fucking order it to your house right now.
Do it, bitch.
I would just send you mine, but I don't have it anymore. The first one. I think I gave it to Christian Russell back in the day, and
can't trust that guy.
I don't know if he. I mean, he's probably still got it, but there's no way to know really. But he really loved it as well.
I'm always on the prowl for new books to read, so I will accept that offer 100%. I do like a good book. Sasha and I were reading a series that she had actually found out about on TikTok. We blazed through the first book, and we bought the second and third one, waiting for her to finish the second one. It's a really good series. I think I've told you about it before, actually. The one with the witches. It's a whole thing. And then the fucking Grim Reaper is the husband of a witch, and they don't find out about each other until after they're. It's a whole thing. Well, no, not. Was that after their marriage? Yeah, I think it was.
I think it was actually literally during the reception in the morning after.
Oh yeah. God, I want to continue that story.
I'm working on it. I'm just, busy, and then Star Citizen go burr.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not getting on your bottom. I'm just saying, like, it's a good series. Oh. Guys, the toast didn't help. Like, after the stream, I need to go and actually cook something. What? I do not know. God, This place is flat as a fucking pancake. But it's not the Midwest. Surprise, where are we? Oh, we're in the southeast corner of Colorado. And then it's on to Kansas.
Kansas is cool, I guess.
Kansas, you said?
Yeah.
No, not really. In
You
what
ever been
way?
there?
In what way is Kansas cool? Please,
I don't know, it exists.
Well, yeah, it's already doing better than Ohio and New Mexico.
Ohio's just one of the, it's like quantum superposition. It's like,
You don't know until
exists
it's
only when you're
observed.
in it. It doesn't exist at any other times.
I can agree with that. See, you always know when you've crossed into Ohio because you end up driving through a battle line of windmills. I mean, good on them for renewable energy and all, but holy shit, the whole state is nothing but Cincinnati and windmills. Oh, I'm sorry, and the Air Force Museum that exists as well, whether Ohio does or does not.
Don't forget Cleveland. Cleveland does exist as well.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone in Cleveland wishes it doesn't.
All I'm gonna say is their Super Bowl team is literally the Cleveland Browns.
Yep, and being from, well, I'm not from Pittsburgh, but having spent as many years in Pittsburgh as I have, if someone tells me they're a Browns fan, I'm gonna break a bottle. Just saying. I care nothing about sports. I don't give a flying shit about the NFL or football, but Browns are mortal enemies. I'm sorry.
And I'm sure you are also still traumatized from every time I drive through Cleveland with you.
Why?
The song.
Oh God, the song.
It must have been a trauma memory because I don't remember it. Oh, that fucking song. Jesus Christ. Both times it came on.
There may have been external forces manipulating the playlist.
Well, duh. Come on. I've been with you for how long now? I know the things. I know when a situation has had a touch of Sasha.
Not my fault.
Yeah, actually, kind of is. But it's okay, I'm here for it. This is what I signed up for. Oh. Batman, are you there?
The butts match.
The butts match. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to, I heard Kat listening to that when I was downstairs earlier, and I meant to stop by the living room and just stare her dead in the eyes and say the butts match. But, I forgot. Trying to get back
I'll be
to
right
stream.
back. I'm gonna relieve my bladder. Please
No,
don't miss me
don't
too
leave.
much, okay?
I'm gonna shoot you down. See ya. Sasha, get the Patriot set up.
It's already set up. Oh look, a civilian airliner.
The one in the back, not the one in the front. I'm in the one on the front.
I've I've got 18 missiles here. Do you think I care?
Hey. That's okay, I've got chaff and flare. Did I bring the ECM pod? Okay, I've got the ECM, we're good. You know, Chad, I just realized we haven't had any external noise. And, I'm sorry, because this is a gorgeous aircraft. I should fly the Dash 10 sometime soon. I haven't taken that one out in a while. Tried to fly the Dash 8, that didn't go well.
I think you should always allow Chad to choose whatever plane you're gonna fly.
I mean, I had put a poll in the Discord server, and that's why I'm flying the 787. There were 2 votes. There were 2 votes for the 7.8. I was like, F it. The Discord has spoken.
We're gonna have to see if there's an option to write in answers.
I do. Look. As far as I know, I'm the only one. Like, whoever puts the poll in can set the options for the answers. There's no options for write-in. At least Discord's like default polling thing. By the way, Isaac, I do have a Discord server. Its link should be in the description as well as on the main channel page if you'd like to hop in there. Which reminds me, I've got to actually remember to finish fleshing out the Discord, because we'd started that, we got the bot set up, but we didn't finish all the things. Like, the rules is completely empty, and yeah. I might have an answer.
How the goddamn do you see your freaking top of descent distance in this plane?
The progress page when you're less than 300 miles from it. Or actually, I think it's 350.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I thought the music was gone. It turns out it was just really quiet. Turn it up there. Y'all should be able to hear it now. It's flying United again. It's been a while. I think if I do end up streaming the A300 tomorrow, I'll do a Continental, which is essentially United now, but back in the day when it was just Continental. They look sweet in the Continental livery.
It's sweet in every livery.
True. I gotta say though, and Paul's probably gonna hate me for this, but I really don't like DHLs. I really don't. That fucking yellow just hurts my eyes. But yeah, I can't with DHL. It's just fugly. I'm sorry. This reminds me of fucking McDonald's. Hopefully United 2 times hate that airline. Well, it is what it is, man. I despise DHL, you hate United. Fair trade. I tell you what though, best looking aircraft livery I've ever seen is Royal Jordanian, their national airline. I don't know what it is about those planes, but they're just gorgeous. The sound when in the outside view is kind of broken / laggy. I'm pretty sure that's on your end because it sounds fine to me. It's just wind sounds on my end. But I'll do you a solid. Every post carrier is yellow.
Wait, Kansas City Center is now online.
Oh, nice. And Paul, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel real bad for you. I'll switch over to Kansas City Center when I get a message.
Yeah, we're in their airspace now.
Yes, I'll tune in real quick on COM 1.
Tier 464, Kansas City Center right now.
Oh man, Gatwick's got ground and tower online. Too bad we're not in Europe right now.
Second 144, Kansas City Center right now. Tier 464 to contact 50 miles northwest St. Louis VR 7000. And plan on actually standby. St. Louis outside 2986 right now.
Yeah, Paul, that just must be your connection, buddy.
Kansas City Center, United 528 Heavy with you, flight level 390. United 528, Kansas City Center, good afternoon, IDEN. IDEN 2043, United 528 Heavy.
Is that 406 heavy or 409?
American 144 to
No,
contact
609, Jesus.
Center VR, flight level 36.
Oh, then I have no idea, bro. Because it sounds fine on my end. Hang on. Kansas City Center, United 609 Heavy with you, flight level 390.
Yeah, 609, Kansas City Center, IDEN.
Responder. There we go. I didn't.
Southwest 1726, Kansas City Center, IDEN.
United 528, ready contact, 20 miles southwest, Garden City VR, follow 390, sir. Yeah, 609, ready contact, 20 miles northwest of the Dodge City VR, follow 390, squawk 1077.
Was that for me?
Yeah, I think he was just confirming radar contact. I don't know if we need to respond to that or not, to be honest.
United 609, squawk 1077.
All right, 1077 for you.
1077 for United 609 Heavy. 1077. Paul, has the sim sound been screwing up at any other point, or was it just while I was in the drone camera? Actually, let me check it myself. Hold on.
Care 464, descend a pilot, scratch maintain 4000.
I just realized something.
Southwest 1726, no items reserved, ident, please.
Hang on, I've got to fix a thing.
Heavy, flight level 350, 15 west of the Garden City VR.
GPS 188, Kansas Center, radar contact.
I remembered why I use FX audio enhancer, because I've got my browser going through a virtual audio cable, and I've got it I've got that set up as a whole separate audio channel in my streaming software, but it also plays through my Corsair headset. So I have to have the sim and whatnot on that, or on a completely separate sound thing. It's a whole thing. I don't even know how to explain it. Either way, what I mean is the music was doubling up. Joey, can you say something for me? Okay, cool. Just want to make sure that was still good. Alright, see you later, Paul. Have a good one. Oh, don't tell me my sim just crashed. I have no way to continue this flight if it did. Oh, come on. Well, let me at least get the music going again. Oh, that's the wrong screen. What? Here's to hoping it recovers. What? Yeah. Sorry, Kansas City Center. I think my sim crashed. I'm gonna have to see if I can reboot. Okay. Oh, I got disconnected from the network. You want to just let him know that my sim crashed and I got disconnected? Yeah, it's showing flight sim not responding. Fudge. No, fuck fudge. Fuck! Son of a bitch. Try to fix an audio issue and your sim crashes. I love it. And I don't have any way to just resume the flight from where I am. Yeah, I'm upset about it too, Isaac. I'm leaving it up, letting it see if it recovers at some point, but it doesn't look like it's going to. This is so disappointing. Yeah, pretty much. Game over. And I really don't want to restart this whole flight because we're, what, 2.5 hours into this already? God damn this sim for being so fucking unstable. Like, literally all I did was opened the, FX, fucking audio enhancer. That's it. That's all I did. Sim crash. Alright, well, I guess this is it. I'm unfortunately gonna have to cut this one short. There's not really anything else I can do other than try and start a new flight. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I am so sorry, guys. Did not... They just happen a little too often around here, if you know what I'm saying. It's really agitating, but it is what it is. I've learned my lesson. Don't try to open that stupid app while I'm in stream. Now I know. But we will be... I don't know what time I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I will decide on that when it comes to it. But if you join the Discord, if you're in the Discord, there's always an announcement about an hour prior, at the very least an hour prior to stream starting, so you'll have notice on that. I'll try and figure out what time I'm going to stream tomorrow. Probably about the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern. Might do noon. Don't know. Depends when I'm up. But that's going to be it, I guess. Again, I'm sorry about that, but I don't really have any way to recover that flight because Flight Sim doesn't have that option. So I'm going to have to cut it there. I hope you guys tune in tomorrow. Again, I'll let you guys know what time it'll be, but yeah. Y'all have a good one. See you all later. Bye-bye.